Welcome to the 6th episode of me, Jimster Gaming, playing OTTD on the huge Europe map. So this time we're going to do some other things and continue where we left off last time. I've looked into the option of electrifying the line over by Newcastle, but it's going to be expensive. It's going to cost £1.2 million, and that's not really money that we can spare this time. So we'll just leave it as it is. It's okay that we can't transport all the metal. It would have made us some extra money. I'll see if I can add an extra carriage on, possibly. So I let the game run to the 1st of January 1993, so that means we have £420,000 in the bank, and we are debt free, so we can take out a loan for another £500,000. So that means we have almost £1 million to play with. So for 1992 we spent £1.65 million in investing in infrastructure and trains, and the profitability of the company was 84%, which is way better than you would ever have in real life. But we are making a lot of money, and that's kind of the idea here. So one thing I noticed when I was letting the game run to get some money in was that we have some issues. So we have a single track piece here, which isn't very long, so that's fine. We have one here, no issues. And we have a longer one here, which seems to maybe be causing a little bit of issues. But the main problem is here, because it's a rather long stretch and there are a bunch of extra trains in here. So the first thing we'll do is to improve on this one. We'll have 9. And we'll do 9 in this direction as well. We'll make 10 this time actually, because then we can just do this. Great stuff. And this means that the trains coming out here are not going to block anything, and they can get out even if the line is blocked. So that means you just have a short piece here that is single tracked, and you have a piece down here which isn't very long either, that's single tracked. So that should really help. I will also fix down here, because this let's do that, because this junction down here blocks a lot of things for a long time, which isn't optimal, because every time a train goes through here it's going to block this piece. It's not a huge issue, but it's a small issue anyway, so we'll just do this. That should be enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 actually, but whatever, we'll just sort that out at a later stage. So great, everything done. This shouldn't be an issue because there's only 2 trains on this, and they can meet up both in Northampton and they can also meet up in Nottingham, so no issues there. And this should flow much better now. So those were the fixes for this time. Another thing that I don't think I mentioned was this. So by doing it this way, so I have a waypoint to get into the station, means that the next train will come through, it will go into the depot, and it will wait in the depot because it can't continue. There is no way to the waypoint because it's already blocked on the other side. So that means when the next train comes in, it will wait in the depot until the line is clear to go into that side of the station, because if you let them go into both sides of the station, what will happen is that you will have one train here, one train there, and the engineering supply train coming in isn't going to find a track. So that one will just be stuck waiting until one of them leaves, and then it can start producing quadruple speed again. But it might take a long time because then the station has fallen down to normal production. So I'm just doing that as to help that moving. I might actually put this one in, but not right now because we don't have many trains going here anyway. And on this piece there are very few as well, so I will leave it as it is as well for now. This one is kind of prepared. Why I did it this way, because it's really busy here. So if we put in passengers, then there will be a third and fourth rail following this one suit, because this piece of the track will just have really much traffic going through it. So another thing I would like to do, but maybe not today, is to get the scrap metal. So my plan was to put a small harbor here, because the scrap metal for those two will come from Zwolle in the Netherlands, and it's actually possible to build a station here, a dock here that will just reach the scrap metal yard, which is great. I didn't think that it was possible to reach it from there, but it was actually. And the reason for putting it here is that it is quite halfway. So you just put in road traffic, some road connection from out there down to this one, and along the coast up to this one. Sorry, because it needs a delivery every month, so therefore you put in one or two. Let me see what we can buy. There should be one or two trucks only. On that, I think one on each line will actually do it, because the idea is not to overcrowd it with scrap metal. The idea is to have a constant delivery, and I believe there are some here that are quite fast that do 88. That's that one, the Prime Carrymore hopper truck. It can only load 30 tons, but that's irrelevant, because the important thing here is to get at least 1 ton delivered of scrap metal every week. Every month, because that will ramp up production. So that means the coal and iron coming in will actually count as more, so to say. So that's going to be great. But I think I'll wait a while and do this at a later stage. So the plan for today is basically to send to start up the next metal production, and that's going to be Cardiff. So we are going to pick up some coal in Bristol, which I believe is this one, take it down to Cardiff. We'll get some iron from Birmingham, which should be that one. We'll also get iron from Aberystwyth, which might be this one, yes. Or is there another one? No. That will be that one. And then the steel from Cardiff will go to the machine shop at Birmingham. And we are going to transport engineering supplies from Birmingham down to Bristol Coal. and also over to the Birmingham iron ore mine there. So that's the plan for today, and I am going to do some of these off game, so to say, and then present it when it's ready so everyone can see what it looks like and how I thought. So that is going to start in a second. So that's the plan for today, and we'll just start off now. So first out is the coal mine here. This one can either be connected this way through, or it could be connected directly into this junction, or it can be connected on this line, because this line will continue over and connect here. That will be the direct line London to Wales, but putting it directly into the junction here is not a great idea, because it's going to be a very busy junction, and I'm expecting that there will be issues anyway. So I don't think we'll do that. It might be a better option to put it into this one, or to bring it over here. So I'm going to do that for now anyway and see where it leads to. So we'll just make a very simple connection up there and see where exactly. None. Okay, so Bristol didn't actually have anything over there. Okay, great, even better. So I'm going to remove those and put this one in there, because the shorter we have between the station and the junction, the shorter time it will be blocked when actually doing the things. Need this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dish, and we'll do that, because if we do it that way, the name stays on that corner and doesn't clog up this side, because otherwise it's going to put the name of the station over the name of the waypoint. I know it is completely irrelevant for the game itself, but it is causing my eyes to not be happy. Let's see, BRS. BRS coal. I'll do that, and I actually think that we'll do a double track from here, just because we have the money and we will need this anyway at some point in time. I'm leaving space here so we can either build a road under, or we could actually make a canal, because I want the canals to be 2 tiles wide. If they are only 1 tile wide, they can only transport the absolute smallest vessels. So I think that will happen here, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So we can put that one in there. Great. And I am going to continue with the other ones, and I'll do that offline and show you the results afterwards. And so we have completed the iron and coal lines, and managed to use up all the funds. There are £500 left of the 400 something thousand, plus the 500,000 that we could take in loan. So that was actually using every single penny almost. So let's start this up on quick. Great, another one, and another one. Perfect. So we have the iron train from here, which will go past the machine factory in Birmingham, through Birmingham Station, down on the single track that we need to do something about, and end down here at Cardiff Power Plant, or Cardiff Steel Mill to be more precise, but the station is called Power Plant. I did actually have a brain cloud on this one because I designed it as a completely different type of station for engineering supplies. That's not the case, so therefore it got a little bit wonky, but whatever. This is the way it looks, and this is the way it will stay, for now at least. To that one there is also coal from here, Bristol, and let me see. There was supposed to be one more. Don't remember what that was. Oh yeah, it's here, sorry, and over here. So everything is set up, everything is ready. So when we manage to accumulate some money, which we have, it was quick, it took 6 weeks, which means that we can actually, here we have the line, we can actually do the first engineering supplies from here as well. And we'll do it from the first side, and we'll just use one train to do multiple things. Because there will be a bunch of trains anyway, and this one just don't need to be to have individual trains. So we'll do engineering supplies, we'll do 2 of those, and those are the same, right? Yes. And 2 of those, and 84 engineering supplies. And this one, did we do engineering supplies? Boof. And this one will just go there, visit the iron ore mine into the depot, waypoint again, station again, and then it will just go out to the Bristol coal. So those 2 are supposed to be linked. The Aberystwyth, I'll put this one in here first. The Aberystwyth iron mine is supposed to get their engineering supplies from somewhere else. So we'll just do it like this for now. So that train will actually cover 2, and off it goes. And that means we again have an issue with groups. We have one ungrouped train. That did not work as planned. Like that. Then we have a group that can do multiple things. That's quite unusual though, but we're using it in this case, putting it up there, and that one is ready as well. Did I actually do full load on both? I did not. Okay, full load and full load. Great stuff. Good, let's continue here, and great, thank you, and we'll see down here if we have okay, So we have some issues sometimes here. That they can't get out. This one no, it managed to get past because this one just passed. It has a red light because we have a train the other direction. Thank you. Another road vehicle. Then this one gets stuck instead. And we have something in the other. This one goes here, maybe? No, it didn't. Okay. So I will actually take the chance to do this now because it's really bad, these waiting times. So we'll, instead of removing something there, we'll just do it this way. And pause the game. Okay, I don't want one there. So let's wait till it's gone. Move this one. Connect there. Move that one. Remove these. Add that one. And suddenly we actually have a double track all the way there. Put one in there and remove this one. Because on lines I prefer to have normal block signals instead of the path signals. I can't tell you why, because that's just the way I like it. Put this one there, and we'll put this one there. I'm too lazy to fix it, so I'll just do that. Which means that there are several blocks, and instead of one train going through, you can actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should do it for now. Good. Engineering supplies. So we are going to get engineering supplies to other places as well. But in this case, for the moment, we'll just supply those two. Reason being that those are the only two that are in use for the moment, and I prefer not to send engineering supplies to places that don't use it for now. That is a brilliant way of opening new areas, so to say, because if you want a network that is connected from all sides, then that's actually making it easier to get connections going. So I prefer to do it that way, but we'll wait a little bit with it. We have a fortune again, so let's repay and just have a quick look to see if we can see something interesting. So we have a huge amount of steel here again. And these trains only have 5 as well, and there we have the next train. So let's do that. No, it's not actually, this is iron, yeah. So let's wait for the next one coming in. Steel train, do we have one coming? That's an iron one as well, isn't it? Yes, it is. With coal, okay. That's peculiar because I couldn't see it there, but whatever. There we have one, right? Yes, that's a metal one. So we'll just bring it in. I would actually, on this one, put a double header on, because electrifying it is going to be ludicrously expensive. this small piece here would cost 1.2 million, including upgraded trains. So I can just imagine how much it would cost to upgrade this side. So that's, we are talking probably 2.5 or 3 or something. So therefore I'll just go ahead with this one. And since we are on the right way, we'll just do this. And you need to do it twice, because otherwise it's just going to go to the station. I'm not sure why it do that, but that's the way it's set up anyway. Pause the game, open, and add the locomotive. Put it there. We have 2, 4, 5. I think we can have 10 actually. And steel, metal, sorry. So these are much shorter, so we'll actually use those. So we'll just drop these off. We have the money. Because these don't use as much space, and they can only do metal, I think. So this one can have 16. I'm very skeptical to that actually, because I don't think these trains will be good with that, but let's give it a go. So metal it is, okay, we can have metal of different versions there. Okay, refit. This should be fine. Let's go. I'll just, there were small amount of money that we couldn't refit. Okay, let's see how it behaves. So just do this and see if it actually can do some speeding. I don't remember how to actually follow the train, but whatever. So it has managed to get up to 60, so that's not too bad actually. Let's see if it's losing speed up this little hill or not, because that means we loaded it too heavy. So hill starting at 67. Ooh. Down to 54. Yeah, so it's way too heavy loaded. Anyway, so the next one coming in will also get a construction, but not 16 wagons. It will get 10 maybe. The rest of the loan will be paid, and we are speeding it up to see what is coming in. So I'll wait until this one actually hits Birmingham, hits Bristol, and when it does, I'm going to send it to a depot to remove some wagons, because this just doesn't work. And I think I'll do the same on the other ones. So this one has 16, and that was way too heavy. 12. I'll try 12. So is this? That is one of them. Yeah. Great stuff. Let's wait until it comes in, and boom. Twice. And there it is. And the locomotive. Remove the wagons. So we put 12 on. Which means 660 tons of metal, which should be rather enough. Refit train and leave. So we'll do the same hill test. Oh, I forgot. I need to find the other one, which should be around here somewhere. Oh, it's actually in the station. That's great. So this one will immediately. Can it get over there? It can get over there. Great. So it turns around very soon. Boom, boom, boom. Shite, it didn't do that. So this one is also losing a little bit speed, but it managed to stay at 68, so that's not too bad. Can live with that. So at Bristol we have a lot of engineering supplies, for the simple reason that we are just not supplying almost anyone with it. So the plan is, I think it is 6 different mines that will be supplied and 8 different farms. And that should be okay. I really want to turn this around actually and send it. Let's see if it goes to the right one now. It does. Okay, great. And 12 was okay, and this one has 16. Okay, great. So let's remove 4. So 4 removed, 12 left. And let's go. Let's see what the third one is. If it's starting to get here, there it is. Great. Yes, I do know that there is an automated function to do that. I just wanted to test these to see what was doable, and 12 was doable, so I'm going to do the same with this one. So let's get in there. Like that, and open. Add an extra steam train, remove the wagons. And add 12 of these. So 12 is the absolute maximum on these trains. I expect this to still work though, and I expect that we maybe are able to empty the... need to start the train maybe. That we might... Oh, I did. Okay, so that we might be able to empty this station actually, because it still has 446. But because we had the issue before, we are currently just getting 58%. So that should now bump up to closer to 80, I hope, in a couple of months' time. So we have 400,000 almost, and we don't have any loans, and we're just going to continue until the end of June, and that means we should have 1 million or so available, which is great. because that means we can just continue expanding. And that's what this game is all about. So a few days more, and we have one train coming in after the other, which is really good news. And there you can see, now it gets stuck there. So the metal train will wait there until the metal platform is free. That's the idea with the waypoints. And it works quite well. So, good. We are now into July 1993. So thank you so much for watching. Next time, I haven't decided yet what to do, but my guess is that we might want to connect this one, because the Norwich Junkyard are going to supply a few of the steel mills with scrap iron or scrap metal. I believe Cardiff is one of those. So that will be interesting to get that going. And it's important to get it going, actually, because even though it's not producing very much, just the fact that you get a little bit every month is going to ramp up the production from the other raw materials. So that will actually make a huge difference also to the productivity and to the financials, actually. So until then, have fun and see you around next time. Thank you.